Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see, one of the top teams in this conference. Taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. Like he's going to try to return it. Nice job executing all of the They put a stop to that return at the 22. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Leaves it with the back. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? In the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
Still on his feet at the 40. There he goes. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting him out flanked with the Wildcat. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Van Buren. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Hey, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
And the point after is good. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Adams. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. In the backfield. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll start this drive with a pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Fired just over. Too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep, good coverage.
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Sets up the screen. He goes out of bounds, couple yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18.
Love the coverage and not giving up an inch defensively there. 3rd down, smothering the receiver. As soon as he caught the ball, down he went. They've got this offense pinned.
Good up. Come eat. What? Nah, he ain't eating upstairs. There's food down there?
They're already down a touchdown early.
Is this food down there?
The last thing they need to do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back to that offense. They'll go for it on 4th down.
Dude, your fries sitting right there on your chicken nugget. Stop lying, bro.
Forces a false start.
What?
They told us they were going to be aggressive
Where?
no matter where they were on the field. Didn't take long to prove it. Going for it on 4th down in their first drive. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his man. It's
Yeah, bring your food downstairs, bro. You're not eating upstairs. You tried it.
away from the shadow of that goalpost to pick up a first
His
down.
fries should be on the other side of the table, Mario. I sat your fries right by your burger.
First set of downs.
It should be no confusion.
Motion from the wide receiver. They'll give it to the back. The defense.
Bring your food back downstairs.
No pickup at all on that play.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Gonna take a shot. Pick off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Back to throw, it's Van Buren. Working that left side now. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Get the completion, and now you set up a manageable 3rd down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Really nice job on third down by this offense. This offense has struggled on third downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it third and short, you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? LSU right back to the line. To the edge, it's Durham. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tiger. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Miller with the ball. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Off the play fake. Fires.
Oh, yeah. He fumbled the fucking ball. This bitch ass. Oh my god. Bro, he just fumbled the ball.
First down here. To the air, it's Simpson. Safe completion on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
And on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
He wants to change this route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the
oh, not seen it.
In the middle, it's Horton. Turning on the Jets.
I'm pissed. I knew.
Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Turner. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Snatches it on the right. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. And yet another Bayou Bengal baller on the outside who can just go get it.
And if I'm a quarterback, man, I love throwing to these guys. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't have to fit it in the box. I know my receiver out wide will.
Looking for the end zone.
What?
And they
What?
capitalize not only on the
10.5, Maury.
great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Either or, 10 or 10.5. That's one of the
Offense
two.
turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
To the air, it's Simpson. Right down the middle.
He keep getting caught. Oh my goodness, this is crazy.
Oh, he's got some space.
All right, we gotta get that. He keeps getting caught. I'm not liking that. That's terrible.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best
Damn, bro, he
offense
fumbled the
is
ball. I
they
should be up
create
21-0.
explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've
Fumbled
got
out there.
dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Coming out with it, it's Turner. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
I'm pissed they didn't get that interception.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. Trying the left side. Really needed to play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. How about that tough, hard-nosed running? Rich legacy of that at LSU. Reminds me of Charles Alexander.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I was a part of that legacy, Reese, on the other side when Justin Vincent rushed for over 200 yards in the SEC championship game, and that's what you see LSU. That's what I've always thought of watching them growing up, and you watch the way they run their offense. Usually, it starts with the physicality in the ground game.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly.
Oh, what the?
Forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
Bro.
Man, I tell you what, I just love his instincts. You can tell when the ball's being passed, he sees it, and he breaks on the football. That's why he's in the top 10 in interceptions this season. Just such a great feel in the passing game.
What?
And you got to be careful when you attack him.
Yeah. Yep. No, they might. I don't know. If not, they put a little speaker in there and they talk to him off the walkie-talkie.
Leaves it with the running back. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line?
Hello.
Doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through.
Seen her watch this football game?
Nullifying that.
Already telling me what position he play. Huh? What'd you say, Joker? Randy.
It's Van Buren.
Whatever that is. That's the
Down.
position he play.
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
You said what?
The ball's free.
Oh, Maury.
And he's wrapped up.
They went to the weight room first and then went to practice. Because when we got there, I thought he was going to the field, and then I guess he looked back and he seen people walking to the weight room.
Yeah, and all you're trying
And he
to do
said, "Oh, we in the gym."
is create plays. Nice job getting the interception. And listen, when you're running to the football, trying to block, that ball comes out. Nice job falling on it, creating the turnover.
Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose.
What you back in the room now?
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half.
What's the what's that place you said y'all went to? What is that? Was it good?
You know that Ryan Williams?
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down.
Ooh, that don't mean he gay because he banged his nails, bro.
Quarterback may change this route.
Ryan Williams.
They'll send them back in motion.
He played for
Off play action.
yeah, he played for
In the
Alabama.
middle, it's
But,
Bama. They get him down
Buddha
to the
asked,
34-yard
what you
line.
asked Buddha? He said something about clean his fingernails, and Marty said that was because he's gay. That don't mean he's gay.
That's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
Yeah. Yeah,
No
no.
touch pass to the
It's
receiver.
Jeremy Kane.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. This series dates back to 1895. One of the odd things, guys, is historically the visiting teams have had a lot of success.
And these fans don't like each other. Man, you can feel the hate, the hostility. Both programs so talented,
Said what, babe?
recruited at a high level. These teams have even rematched for a national championship.
You said what? You said why was it changed, or what was it like?
Game two, David, that everybody
It wasn't nothing. It was just
we all know that
they just had it where they was playing the little games. They grilled over on the other side of the apartments on the Eastern side, and they had a snow cone truck or an icy truck, whatever it was.
Alabama with a first and 10 here.
Yeah, everything was free.
Trying to run, it's Miller.
It's just that you need to.
I'm getting up.
4-yard run after that terrific run.
Yeah, Buddha got
First
something.
down, physicality.
He didn't want his well, he didn't get nothing. My bad, I take that back. He didn't get anything. He got an icy for Adrian because he didn't want to
maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive
You said
play
what?
waiting to happen. His vision...
Shut up, bro. Dang.
First, if you give this guy just a crease,
He's going for the goal line.
So he be eating them at the church?
And the offense
You said what?
takes the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big
What you
is
mean?
this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
You mean on the door? On the bathroom door?
their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room, probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Barry. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. We thought we might see some of this. He'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Moving past the 25. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. The Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on first down. Going for it all. And they dialed up the shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
The play action fake. Fears the pressure. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense has it. They're on move. Touchdown, Bama. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Barry. He's got great speed. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. the play fake on first down to throw. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
They'll run play action. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And here's the third interception of the night.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Quarterback making checks. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Got a man, it's Williams. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start the third quarter with the run. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. I understand the desire to keep the ball, but going for it inside your own 40? Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignment. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Big man has it. It's a first down and more.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
The Tide with the 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Motion from the wideout. Now they'll run it on the toss. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38.
definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
They'll keep it on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Dropping back, it's Simpson. Rushes on him. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Try to convert on 4th and long after giving up that big sack. Trying play action. Oh, does he turn that loose down the middle. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. And the offense came out aggressively here in the second half, but they can't put the drive together and spit it up on the turnover.
I'll tell you, this defense has a lot of athletes, and they've got a lot of guys with ball skills. If you put the football anywhere around them in their vicinity and their ability to catch the football.
And they got him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they did.
Oh, he's got a chance. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Power football with the run. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again, who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Offense changing the play. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Throws for the tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Here's the handoff. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. This is not less other helmet era football. This is analytics around midfield, 4-down territory. Now the play fake. And as he throws, and it's his 4th interception of the night.
Well, the good news is after that second pick of the third quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that. This guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the first period of the second half.
And it's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the second half. You need your quarterback to play smart.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. They'll try the run. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. Starts with a second down play. Off the play fake. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown Tiger. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
With the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Looking to throw, it's Van Buren. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. He's in there for the 2-point conversion, and they're down 8 here in the 4th. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You can tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Going to the ground. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. The give is to Miller. Past the first down marker and still running. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And how about this offense running the football when you know it's going to be a run? Being the more physical squad. And this defense, man, trailing in this football game, still got those 3 timeouts, but they've got to get a stop. They've got to make a stand and start burning those timeouts.
down. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with a 1st and 10. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Solid pickup for 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. He makes a catch. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Alabama pushing the tempo.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Might be changing the route. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Trying to get the corner. Look out, he's got room. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Trying to turn the corner on the left. Got room to work. It's a running room. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
Really nice job by the running back here in the 4th quarter, picking up that 1st down. They need him now. They've got the lead, but not by a lot. Late in the game, they need him to play his best football at a moment in the game when everything is on the line.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few 1st downs, and get a W.
They'll go to the ground. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll run the toss. Touchdown, Crimson Tide! And they add 6 more in a little bit. Trip to the house. They push that lead out. A really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. to 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Going to try to get it. He's loose. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's taking the deep shot. And that one sails through the back of the end zone.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot, though.
He wants a big play here late. Just about had another one picked off. They have been way too reckless with the football, throwing it away 3 times already.
And that is a play you've got to make as the defender. You've got the lead here late in the game. You've got a chance to secure the win with the interception, and you put it on the ground. Missed opportunity.
Here's a throw downfield late. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation, trying to get this thing close. The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He fires a bullet to the right. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from.
Let's go. Talk about having 1 foot in the grave. This was almost over. They're up by 2 possessions in the 4th quarter, and they got the football. Thank goodness they're choosing to throw the football, not run the clock. Man, we needed that pick. Now it's the offense's turn to go out and make something happen.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had 0 rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
They make the stop and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. Couple teams of this caliber, but boy, what